You could see stuff on the outside sometimes, and it's like, oh, I need to replace that. That's a hazard. You can't really. No one's sticking their head up there.
And it's interesting too because my daughter, she just graduated from, well, not just. She's been out of dental school for 3 years, but she had said to me, she was like, Dad, and she goes, I got my fiance's X-rays. She goes, I looked at this and this and this, and I wouldn't have done that work. I wouldn't have done that work, and I wouldn't have done that work. And I go, welcome to being a professional. Mm-hmm. And she's like, what? I go, honey, if you tell somebody they got a cavity, they're like, okay, fill it. Same thing in the chimney industry, and this is what I'm fighting right now. They go in there, nobody knows what's going on. So you tell them, oh my God, you don't have kids still sleeping here, do you? That kind of attitude,
Mm-hmm.
The scare tactic sale.
Yeah.
And so people don't, oh, well, it needs to be relined. Everything needs to be done. Oh, okay, again, do it. So that's the problem I'm running into.
So like people are taking advantage of that, you're saying?
Oh, it's
like
horrible.
There's just scummy.
It's horrible.
Scummy sweeps.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
I had a couple. This couple that is out of Deerfield lived in the same condo for 40 years, and they asked me to come in and inspect. So I came in. I'm doing my inspection. Then she looked at me and she said, "Have you looked at the flue yet?" I said, "No, I'm about to get my camera." And she goes, "Well, here are the pictures." I was like, "Oh, you've had somebody in here." Typically, I don't like to look at pictures or know what some other suite found because I like to be unbiased.
Yeah.
And she showed them to me, but it was in my face. And so I looked and I was like, well, there's rust here and there's separation. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, there's separation here. That's bad. Those are all bad pictures. Let me get my camera and do it. So I took it up and I went up and back down and I looked at them and I said, I have to apologize to you from my industry. I said, but those are not pictures of your chimney.
Wow.
And she was like, what? And I go, here, sit down next to me. We'll run the camera up again. If you see anything that matches any of those pictures, you told me to stop.
Damn.
And so I took it up and down, and she was like, well, what does that mean? And I said, nothing. Enjoy your burn season this year. She's like, well, the other company condemned me. They said it was going to cost $10,000 to replace this. And I said, no. And then she was like, oh, my God, well, thank you. What do I owe you? Nothing. I offer free inspections. Oh, my God, you're the best. So
wow. That's $10,000, man.
Right.
So, like, what do you guys do now? Like, these scumbag companies are just rolling around. Is there, like, wars with you guys? Like, is there, like, message boards where you guys are just fucking throwing tomatoes at each other?
Who knew that my business model would be honesty?